It is Jim Krenn, No Restrictions, the Pittsburgh Current. A new sign. Well, our sign's always new. But we update the sign every week. Jake, who is a producer, production, he does everything, actually, as you know. He's built the sign to have lights in the background now, but pretty soon it's going to have, like, sparklers. We're not sure what's next here with the sun, but we're loving the sun. We have Sirenny to my right. We have Todd DeFazio over there. Why are you so far away all the time?
I think it's a smell. I think Sirenny has a smell
whole
issue with
Todd
it.
has like this whole little
really sensitive
thing where he's like in a corner away from everybody.
Yeah, in the black, dark
yes,
corner.
like you're being timed out.
I'm on punishment.
That's what it sounds like. You're being timed out for the show. For crying out loud.
I want duty on the floor. I got to sit here.
I got to thank everyone for watching and listening to the podcast, the first two episodes of the reinvention of Jim Krenn No Restrictions. Now the show's been over about 200 episodes, right, Todd? Is that where we're at? Something like that? Close to?
We're like one away. I think this is
Next
199. Yeah.
I will blow you up in the next one with the fireworks,
all right?
I'm
excited.
Somewhere. We'll figure out the word.
To be clear, we're putting fireworks on him. We're not like
you're not like blowing him up. Yes,
right. We're not exploding
It's
him.
all about safety,
or even retweeting him. We're just putting fireworks on him.
Yeah, which is, I guess, painful enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a world record, so we're gonna try to break. The record holder. I am the current world record, so we're just gonna break the old one. A little more sophisticated.
All right.
For sure, sophistication. That's all that is.
Well, you don't get hurt, right?
No, never been hurt. I've never had to go to the ER. Joaquin Wilde from NXT lit the fireworks the first time, but now we have a machine that you'll just push a button.
Oh, it's automated now.
Machines are replacing so many jobs.
Yeah, it's true. Even firework exploders.
Oh my gosh! Like no one's safe. From
no one's safe from a machine. No, we'll have a robot on the podcast pretty soon.
Oh my gosh!
Couple months. Robotic Jim Krenn.
Robotic Todd.
Sirenny and robotic Todd.
It's like big barrel with eyes.
I'm trying to really up my game this podcast because my ego, a little bit bruised. I'm watching a podcast. My mom Lou, 83-year-old Lou, who. You always like to give a visual of Lou. She's about 5'4", 100 pounds. Her idea of breakfast is a cigarette and a Dr. Pepper. Picture of babushka on many times, or hairnet. Heavy Pittsburgh accent. And Lou's watching the show, and as she's watching the show, she thinks Todd's funny. She's laughing at Todd's stuff, and then all of a sudden she falls in love with Sirenny. How funny Sirenny, how great Sirenny is. Son, she's really good. Yeah. That's funny. And I don't know why, but I started to, my ego was bruised because my mom's like, I'm like, she's not that good.
Your mom's great.
She's not that, come on, she's not that good.
She knows talent when she sees it.
Yeah, she's like, son, she's beautiful. Yeah, but come on. I'm like thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna go to the house. Lou's gonna have pictures of you, Sirenny, and I'm gonna be off.
I'm gonna start replacing pictures of you with me at your mom's house.
I'm not gonna have I'm walking to be like candles around it, like a little shrine to you.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Hi, Mom.
Lou loves Sirenny. My God.
We're texting. We've been texting.
I fell to number 2. I was number 1 for so long, and when you fall to number 2, it hurts a little bit. You know?
Yeah. Fall from greatness when you fall from your family, especially your mom.
Especially my mom. That's therapy stuff right there.
I know. But she's a smart woman. She knows what's up.
She is a smart woman. She is. So you can't be funnier.
Oh,
it's not right, Sirenny.
Yeah. I'll try.
Try. Okay. All right. Try harder.
Try harder to be less funny.
Yes.
All right. I'll do what Todd does.
Thanks.
Sit in the corner.
Go to the corner. Get over there.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. There really isn't.
I'm proud of you guys. We have a great guest. We have a guest coming on, a unique guest. The reason we brought Sirenny on the show is she's broadening my horizons, our horizons. Todd's especially, right, Todd? And Sirenny is a comedian, as you know, but we need a female voice in the show. We need some female perspective. Now we have it. So we're sitting there thinking of guests, and Sirenny always brings up the most unique people on this earth. And she was telling me there's this a great guest we can get. Mm-hmm. It's Amy Vodkahaus, right? Am I
Amy
right?
Vodkahaus. She's an actress. She's a drag star. She's a makeup artist. She's a dominatrix. She's an immigrant. She's everything. Just check every single box.
It's pretty amazing because I've never had in almost 200 episodes. I never had a drag queen and or a dominatrix on the show.
Well,
so this will be a first. We need an official dominatrix for the show.
Yeah. Yes, because we all need to like unwind after the show and get the Christ beat out of us.
Yes,
That's how I like to relax. What about you,
We're
Todd?
gonna.
I just like to get the tacos across the street.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Food is your comfort.
That's right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I'll ask Amy questions about the whole, dominatrix thing and all that stuff. But I don't know. Never tried it. But I just don't like getting hit.
No.
I have a bad pain threshold. I'm not good with it. So.
Don't you have a reflex where you want to hit back though? Like I'd be like
this one.
No.
Jim used to be a boxer. Seriously.
Yes, I was not a good one.
He was a terrible boxer.
I was a terrible boxer. I got knocked out so many times. They sewed little handles on my trunks to make it easier to carry me out of the ring. They just come out and just pick me up and say, "Let's get him out. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Go
man.
get him some ice cream.
I heard you were pretty good.
Call his mom.
I guess I was pretty good. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Ben clinks and then he comes out. Well, guard. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can throw him. Sirenny has me. What was that?
I burped.
I thought, what's this?
It was
Is
stinky.
you supposed to do that after you burp?
It was like cold brew burp.
Is this a move?
It was gross.
I
I was trying to waft it away from the microphones.
Oh, I like that. All right. So if you do this,
it gets the burp.
All right. Then this. Well, Todd does this. All right.
That's cup of cheese. I'm cup of cheese.
Exactly.
If I'm bringing
that
it
means
up.
run.
Yum.
That means run out of here.
Cup of cheese. We're in the car.
My God.
So, no, I forgot my train of thought. We were talking about something.
Talking about Amy and how much your mom loves me. And
yes, back to Syria. It's funny. I was so thirsty. In here at the Pittsburgh Current, offices here, and you should see the palatial offices. There's like what 9,000 feet of office space here.
9,000?
About that easy. And so I wanted something to drink, and Jake was nice enough. We went into the refrigerator, and I was worried it was like the community refrigerator, and I took a Gatorade, and I did wonder if I took somebody's like Gatorade.
That was a urine sample.
And or urine sample.
That was not a Gatorade.
Either I took a Gatorade and or urine sample.
Yeah, Jake pees for my PO.
But I worry what happened was in 200 episodes, I think I told this in the fourth episode. I may have told this story, but what happened was when I first started on the radio, and since DV is the 50th anniversary, and by the way, my photo all over from when I was 26 years old, rocking the Justin Bieber Iron City hat look.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And back in the day. But that was reminded me, it was, just starting, and we had a football broadcast, and we'd go to camp, and it was like 1,000 degrees, and it was just so wicked hot, 100 degrees. So I was so thirsty. And there's no air in this place. This is camp. This is before now. Everything's beautiful and everything. This is like a little dorm in St. Vincent's, and I look and there's a refrigerator in the corner. Now the Steelers stayed there on the floor, and some of them, and there was a grape soda pop, grape can, and it was like so cold, little beads of sweat on the side, like so good, like it would quench my thirst. I wanted it so bad, but they said that's the players' refrigerator.
Yeah.
So I went to get it. I grabbed it, and one of the PR people, whatever, said, "Hey, Jimmy, that very well could be Greg Lloyd's." Now, if you don't know who Greg Lloyd is, look him up. He had like 7th degree black belt. He was a linebacker for the Steelers.
Yes.
He held a nice guy, but I wouldn't want to steal his great pop.
Don't make him mad.
And I was afraid, so I put it back.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him to
Yeah.
beat me up
You?
and kill me. I didn't want to die over grape pop. Although I was that thirsty.
Yeah.
So I go back and do the show. I can't take it.
You gotta have that soda.
I took it. I drank it all down. And I got the can and I threw it away like evidence. Unless Greg Lloyd's going to dust for Prince,
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, just in case.
Yeah.
In walks, looks like he's 5'2", but he's not. He's bigger. We had a field goal kicker then. His name was Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson God bless him. Great guy.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Gary, if you see this, love you. Sounded like Elmer Fudd when he spoke in the interviews.
Oh, he's foreign, yeah. So.
Yeah. The Elmer Fudd thing.
Yeah.
So I'm in a break, and I look, and Gary Anderson's like these little T-shirt and shorts on. He comes walking, he opens the fridge and looks, and that's all I hear in the distance is, "Who stole my Guay Pop?" Like what? Who stole my Guay Pop? They pointed at me.
Yeah.
And he came over, and he just looked at me and said, "Why'd you steal my Guay Pop?" Like that. "Why'd you steal my Guay Pop?" Like, I don't know. I'm so thirsty.
What accent is that?
I don't know, but he wouldn't talk to me his entire tenure of the Steelers. Like I couldn't get interviews with him.
Really?
No.
Because of the Guate Pop?
Yes, we did a draft party. Everyone's hugging, having a good time at the draft party. He just stonewalls me. I actually apologize.
Don't mess with the man.
I said, "Gary, I'm so sorry about the Great Pop."
Gary was South African.
South Africa.
Yeah, that's
but
where he was from.
He talked like yes. And
That is not a South African
no,
accent.
it's Elmer Fudd. That's what Gowie sort of sounded.
He kind of looked like Elmer Fudd.
Maybe a little in the distance, so he got a little squint. He's but yeah. So till this day, we never made up. That's one of those things,
Maybe we got to book him on the show. Maybe you guys can.
I need
reconcile.
forgiveness.
We'll
Yeah.
give him a case from Costco.
I need some forgiveness, man. All right,
Let's work on that. We'll work on that.
Try a little tenderness.
I want to heal that wound from the. But whoever Gatorade I stole. Sorry.
You actually did take Gatorade out of
Yeah, I did. I was thirsty. I had to do it.
What a
Jake's
jag-off.
claiming it's his. It was Jake's.
You come in here, you leave the toilet seat up, you're stealing Jake's Gatorade.
I know.
You were late.
I am. I've never been good with the toilet seat thing, by the way.
Or any
For
of those other
years
things.
and years, I just can never get it right.
You gotta show some respect when you come up into Pittsburgh
I'm
Current.
trying, Siren. I really
I know
am.
I tried to poop last week and I fell in the toilet.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why we're still out of toilet paper?
Could very well be.
I think it's my ego's bruised with Siren or something because Larry, we were over practice. We're doing a band thing in October, okay?
Yeah.
Practicing singing and we're writing some things. And Larry, my dog, is a Chihuahua, about a 5-pound Chihuahua, 5-6-pound Chihuahua mix. But he's mostly Chihuahua. I think Jack Russell's Chihuahua or something. And he doesn't like anybody. And all of a sudden, Larry has left me for Siren.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
And Lou.
Larry and Lou.
Yep.
Well, everybody's turning
Starting
on
our
you.
own family.
Larry and Lou have left me
In
cold.
the dust.
In the dust.
Yep. We're
Now-
all going to dinner tonight.
Well, Lou.
This just in, Gary Anderson started following Sirenny on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I like
Gary
it.
Anderson.
So Lou. So he left me. So Lou would always mistake. I don't know why. She still does every once in a while. She loves Larry Richard, and Larry Richard does Yinzer cards with me. I told this. Forgive me if I told this story a couple years ago, whatever. But since we're talking about Lou and Larry,
Yeah.
and a lot of new viewers and listeners get to tell the story, but Lou would always mistake Larry the dog for Larry Richard.
Understandably so.
Like we would talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I was walking Larry. You Larry Richard walking today? No, Larry the dog, like that.
Yeah.
So I'd say always distinguish Larry Richard, or Larry the dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so what happened, it was my fault with this
I'm
again.
not burp. I keep
This-
burping up cold
Like this?
brew.
It's a mouth
You're sending it over
farts.
here now.
Yeah.
You're sending it this way. So
Sorry, guys.
it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
What is causing this?
Cold brew coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know
Does
why
it do that
That's
to you
not
all the time?
unpleasant. though.
Is
no,
that a
not
thing?
usually. No, never.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. It's just so disgusting.
Not that I can help you. I'm not a doctor or anything. It's not that I care.
I just don't want to
How's that?
get it into the microphone.
Why? What's gonna? The mic
I
doesn't
know, but
care.
it'll
The
like
microphone doesn't
stink.
care.
It'll sit in there.
Oh, I see. You think this thing will take on?
Yeah.
Smell like
it'll
gas.
absorb the cold brew. Oh, okay. Well.
Don't worry. It's all
Never
good.
mind.
I used new soap in my shower. I got compliments last 3 days.
Oh, yeah?
New soap, yeah. And I think it's gonna just take care of this,
Okay.
the whole thing.
Nice.
Sorry. You
Can
can
you
edit
smell the
that
new soap?
out.
Can you smell the new soap? No, we got to keep it in. Never edit that out.
So
It's
stinky.
important.
Oh, my burps are
Yeah,
important.
well, no, we got to see what this means.
It's
If we do it,
natural.
we'll know what's
Yeah.
happening,
Yeah.
what's going on. So Larry the dog, I took to the vet, and poor Lou, I should have said vet. But I walked in and so I took Larry to the doctor. And Lou, it was on a Saturday afternoon. I'm getting coffee, and she just stops. How often do you take your friend to a doctor? If you took her to a doctor, wouldn't you? Serious.
You think something was bad.
What's wrong, Steve?
Right.
What's wrong with him? I said, he's just got a couple shots. What do you need? I said, just temper and rabies, which nobody gets anymore. Right. I guess you can't get. There's no rabies shot. I guess there is none.
You get rabies shots.
What? Well, if you get bit by a bat, you get rabies shots.
No, you get.
Is there preventative rabies shots?
Yes, that's what a rabies.
Get out of here.
You have to get them.
No, I'm going to debate you on that. There's no preventative rabies shot.
That's what a rabies shot is
for dogs. For dogs.
For
I don't think
humans.
people get that.
Oh my gosh.
Todd, could you look?
I am right now.
Thank you. I think it's if you get bit by a bat.
Yeah.
And or a rat.
Uh-huh.
Or a crazy raccoon has it. But whoever has rabies.
There is a rabies vaccine.
Yes.
That's preventative.
No, it's not preventative. It's after you get bit by the crazy possum.
Oh my God.
You can't have a shot.
Yeah, it's like getting bit by a tarantula.
Yes.
That's the
anti-venom.
The antibody is something you take after you get bit.
Yes, that's what that is.
The vaccine is what you take
there's I'm telling you, you can't take that thing and then go out and fight a rat. And he bites you.
Right. It's not like a tetanus shot. You're good for 10 years.
You got to look that up now to settle this.
I said there's a vaccine.
But that's not it. Settling
if you're in a high rabid area.
So you're saying there's a vaccine that you could take before I go anywhere. I can get a rabies shot, you're saying.
Yeah, some countries make you do it before you come over there.
Really?
Yes.
I've traveled all over the world. I've never had a vaccine for that yet.
Charlie would know the answer to this.
We need the answer. Someone out there knows the official. Not that I don't trust you. I do. Because if you say it authoritative enough, I'll buy into anything you say.
Yeah.
Same with Todd. If you say it confident, man, I
am confident.
I do. I buy into confident people. Like when I go to any kind of department store, the makeup women with the smock, the white. If you got a white lab coat on, I'll believe anything. I swear to God. I feel this women could fill prescriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so poor Lou was, hurting over, and she found out it was Larry the dog, so it was good. So,
yeah.
But now Todd's really getting into this.
There's more to the story, though.
Poor
you
Lou.
Didn't do the best part.
Well, there was a part where people that have dogs know this, but I had to tell her like Larry gets I said Larry gets little pus things, and his rear end is behind. And Lou was just horrified and was passed out. And they told her, doctor showed me how to squeeze him when it happens. But then,
so
I'm not that close to Larry. I told
all the while he's telling his mom that the dog has an issue, an anal issue.
Yes.
She's thinking it's Larry Richard.
Yes. And then thinking I squeezed Larry's things whenever they fill out.
Yeah.
Like Larry would call me.
You're not that good of a
Like
friend.
Larry Richard would call me, Jim, could you come over?
Hey, Jim, can you come on over?
It's coming.
That was my Larry Richard impersonation.
It's pretty good. We got to get Larry has to do the show because unless he's doing a podcast, Larry's the funniest guy.
Oh, he's great.
His storytelling's off the charts. So we'll have him on within the next couple of shows. He's got a million stories from when we went to Italy with Bruno Sammartino. Me and Larry about 2 years ago spent 14 days in Italy with Bruno and Donnie Harris. So it's pretty cool. But
you three are like the Three Stooges of Pittsburgh.
We are the Three Stooges of Pittsburgh. And that makes me Shemp. Officially Shemp. So, all right. So we have our guest. She's warmed up.
Mm-hmm. She's about to warm us
ready.
up.
We're warmed up. And the
I'm
official dominatrix is Todd is still going to keep looking research
I'm
rabies for me.
You should be.
You should be. And,
she's a professional.
Let's bring our guest will be on. How about right after this quick break here? Jim Krenn No Restrictions.
Dolly Deadly was the new girl. Most new girls are a little intimidated at first. They keep their mouths shut. The young girls loved her, but not us older girls. We hated her!
And now I am back for my revenge.
Benji. Kill them, Benji. Kill them.
We're back. It's Jim Krenn, No Restrictions, and that was a video clip you just saw of our next guest, our friend, the official dominatrix of Jim Krenn No Restrictions, Amy Vodkahaus. Amy, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you doing?
Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's fascinating what you do, I think.
I do many things.
Right? I know. No, you have many talents. I know that.
I do whatever it takes. I do the absolute most at all times.
But the dominatrix thing is the most fascinating one. Oh, many other things are fascinating, but that's kind of fascinating to me because, Amy, explain to me. It's where they pay you, or they pay you to beat them up, in a sense, right?
Well, basically, everybody wants to be put in a bondage, and it's more than just that. It's actually about the power exchange. Like people, I mean, it sounds cliche, and it's what you heard, but it's true. Like a lot of people that see me are people that are in a power, like they have really high paid jobs or families. It's stressful, and they're always in charge, and then they come over and exchange power with
Really?
me.
That's what that is?
Yeah, that's
basically
what that is. Everybody wants to be put in bondage. Some people are pain sluts. Some can take it. Some do not. But it's mostly about.
I don't know about everybody. I'm not.
Everybody.
I don't know if I can do that.
Well, maybe you just don't know
I'm not
yet.
good with needles. I'm not good with pain.
Maybe you should give it a try.
I don't know if I could do that. It would hurt.
Well,
Maybe you can whip me
that's the
later.
point.
We'll see. But so what is it? Do they come in? Do they ever do anything that, like, tell you to do something like too dangerous? Like you go, well, I can't do that.
Yeah, there are things I do not do, like sounding. When you shove a sound up somebody's urethra, that just freaks me the fuck out.
Oh, that would
so
freak me
I
out
won't
too.
do it.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
I don't
Say
do
it
that.
again.
Get me.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah.
Sounding.
Yeah, but what's a
Sounding.
sound?
What do you do? Like,
Bladder tap. What the hell is it called? When you take that metal rod and shove it down somebody's penis.
Like the blender thing.
oh no.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
I'm out.
Like
I'm
a
out.
skewer for barbecuing?
Yes.
It's just unpleasant to look at.
Yeah, I
like,
don't-
it's probably.
Jim
I
and
mean,
I
I
are
probably
crying.
wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't feel a thing.
I would
could do
think
it
there
to
should be
somebody.
a
I just don't wanna
rider
look at
on the
it.
contract
Yeah.
that says
Right.
no sounding.
So that's a
No
no. That's a
sounding.
no for
This
you.
is a no sounding zone.
Yeah, and take no shit policy.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. When they want to butt play and want me to put toys up their butt, yeah.
If I was a dominatrix, I don't. There's too many flutes. I'm gonna say no butt play for me.
So
No
no
butt-
restrictions, no sounding, and no butt play.
No butt play
Got it.
Exactly.
and no racial play. It's just
No, we're
distasteful.
nah. You don't want to be mean. It's too mean
Yeah.
spirited. We're not mean evil.
It's
But
just
we're talking. So
distasteful.
they are they getting sexual pleasure off this? Is just mental
Not
mental
necessarily.
stimulation?
Not necessarily mental, mostly. It's,
Right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, I look the way I do and try to look as sexy as I possibly can be because you want them to want you. But
Right.
there, I mean, there's denial, and it's actually about.
So there's a sexual
well,
energy going
you
on.
want them to desire you because desire is what enslaves them.
Nice.
There's
Okay.
that, Yes.
And
There's
you're
that.
denying
You never
them.
give them exactly everything they want. You give them just a little bit, just enough.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a whole psychology to
There
it.
really is, isn't there?
Yes.
It's fascinating.
Yes. You mind fuck people.
Strange.
Basically, yes.
When they leave, is it like a business
They
thing
leave
where they're
with
all
bumps
happy?
on
Hey,
their
see you
ass.
later. You
Well-
just welted me.
Oh no, it's different. Like when they leave, it's. I mean,
They
it's really.
relaxed?
Yes. Sometimes they cry. It's really about an emotional release. You know, they want to hug you later. Some people cry.
I would cry.
Yeah, and
Something
if
up my
they-
urethra. I would cry.
Mhm.
But no, they have high paying jobs. You said so this is like judges, doctors, lawyers, whatever.
Yes.
Does that scare you? Does that scare you, Amy?
Oh, no,
like
it
if you're
doesn't scare
if
me.
you
I
have to
have
go to a
some-
doctor, like a heart surgery, and you're thinking,
Like, oh, I
this
know
guy
you,
has a butt
bitch.
play.
Yeah.
My surgeon.
I probably know them.
You
Like, what's up, bitch? How you doing? Fix this shit.
Let's get the female perspective. Go, Sarah. You know a couple questions, I'm sure.
Questions.
Yeah.
I can relate with you. I, you know.
You had a job you did this for a while for
Well,
money, right?
I tried it
Tried
out. I tried it out.
How'd you
I
like
tried
it?
You were
the
a,
what's it called when you like kick the guy in
Appren-
the
you were an
balls?
apprentice kicker.
I would love to
Ball
be your apprentice.
torture.
Ball
CBT,
torture.
CBT, cock and ball torture. I'm sorry for interrupting,
Yeah,
but
that's
this Friday I have a guy flying in from San Francisco. He's bringing one of those collapsible tables that he lays under. There's opening for his ball sack and junk.
What?
So he booked me for 3 hours. So for 3 hours I'll just be like walking on his ball sack with a spike heel for 3 hours.
Wait a second. Amy,
man.
So you're saying he puts his ball sack
Yeah.
in the on the table thing,
So
through
you
the
just kinda
table.
kick it,
And
poke
you'll
it
just
with a
boop,
spike
kick it.
heel, yeah.
Why does he do this?
Because he likes it.
No, that's not
Stop
good. There's
judging.
no liking.
Do you eat
kink
Big Macs
shame.
on that
I
table?
will
when
never
it's
judge
over?
anybody
You are kink
except
shaming.
ball kicking.
No, you're kink
Well,
shaming.
some people are into that.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yes, well,
Do you sit and eat Big Macs on that table when you're done?
like how Sarah recommended your ball kicking.
Yeah,
I will draw the line here at Sarah ball kicking.
Don't kink shame. Some people are into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Kink shame. Well, I'm not kink shaming.
I mean,
I'm not kink shaming.
You
I
get
don't
in
want to
trouble
make
for that,
fun
Jim.
of clients or
Say
anything like
that.
that. I mean, I actually really like it. I enjoy it. I get pleasure from it because to me it's so fascinating that these are people who act out on their impulses, like whatever they're
Right.
into, and it's really nice. That's why I love going to Swingers Club Body Shop. Have you two been to it here in Pittsburgh?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's like the only place I go.
where is
anymore.
Todd drinks there, I think, on weekends.
I sat on my balls once there and almost passed
Oh,
out.
you look
So I-
familiar.
yeah.
Turn around. Let me see your ass.
What's it called? What's
Have
it
we
called?
met before?
We may have
100%.
at a buffet. No.
Okay.
Amy, what's it called?
The Body Shop. It's like the worst name for a sex club, for a
Yeah.
swingers club.
Oh, yeah,
Because if you
Tyler,
look up the
he
Body
plays
Shop,
softball
you
for them.
find
Yeah.
card places,
Center
gym.
field.
So the body shop is the place.
Yeah,
That's the place
because I
people
used to
go.
do like accompanied outings. Because I have two, well, I have many things I do, but
Yeah.
one of my websites is emptyfantasy.com where I cross-dress people for a living.
Oh.
And I did that for many, many years, but I didn't even realize that I was doing fetish work. I was like charging what I was charging hourly for cross-dressing and accompany these people out. Because to me, gone out cross-dress is just what I do. I've done
Yeah.
drag for many years.
It's just like a makeup artist in a way.
Yeah, it is. I am a
Transforming
makeup
these
artist.
people.
Yeah, I do teach makeup at transgender conferences. I'm about to go to Fort Lauderdale to Southern Comfort Transgender Conference. I teach makeup and I work as a vendor. I work at all of them. I was just.
What is the difference, between like a drag queen,
Oh yeah, most people do
cross
not
dresser,
understand that,
or
yeah.
there is a difference, right, in all these
There
things?
is, yes.
What is the
very
difference?
much so.
Can you explain
Drag
that?
queen is a stage performer, basically like a clown. You put on makeup and make people laugh or scare
Okay.
or piss them off. You cause emotions. I guess that's what I've been doing all my life.
Okay, so you're an entertainer. It's
Yes!
drag queen's an entertainer.
Of course, yeah, an entertainer.
Okay.
Correct. Cross-dressers can be anybody. Like I mean, it's all cross-dressing, but transvestite is somebody who purely dresses because it's a fetish for them. It's something they're into. Trans woman is somebody who is has gender dysphoria. It's medically diagnosable condition.
Okay.
It's, when you go on hormone replacement therapy, some do, some do not. You go through the whole feminization process. So that's medically diagnosable condition. So trans people they can be trans men, they can be trans women.
Okay.
People who transition, who feel like they're born in a wrong body. But cross-dressers or transvestites, these are people who dress for fun, I guess. Or
Okay, for their
sex
enjoyment or whatever, they're
yeah.
relaxing, whatever it is.
Yeah, some people, I get cross-dressers that see me for different reasons. Some people just like the fashion aspect of it. They come over like, there's so many people see me for so many different reasons. Like sometimes people leave work early to get their little fix, and they come over,
I gotta
their-
leave, I gotta
put
get
their
my
little
balls kicked.
sissy maid outfit on, feel their fantasy, then they clean up and go pick their kids up from school.
Yeah.
And some people want to go out, some people want to hook up. So, I accompany them out to Body Shop. I used to take them to different bars and clubs, but once I discovered this place, it's like unlike any other place. Have you seen True Blood?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the
watched it.
fairy tent?
Yeah.
That's what Body Shop is like. It's like this colorful, fun place where everybody's out to have a good time. You walk in a club, there's DJ music.
All right.
Huge social space. Bring your own bottle.
Bring your own ball gag.
Yeah, that thing. I don't
Bring
know.
your own ball gag?
Yeah, that too. English is like my fifth language, so I should probably slow down.
I've never been to a
And
bring
then-
your own ball gag bar.
I actually didn't bring a ball gag, but I brought different things.
Yeah, good.
Interesting
Bring 'em out and
happy
see
hour.
these. Yeah,
Yes.
bring your own
Oh,
ball
it's a
gag.
happy hour, all right.
That's but I would wonder if we'd like to stumble upon the Body Shop picnic at North Park.
Yeah.
Bring your own
Kennywood
ball gag.
Day.
Yeah, Kennywood Day with the. That's all right. Hey, it's
Well,
cool.
maybe I should cross-dress you and take you out. Why
There-
not?
Yes.
Sure. Why not? I would not be an attractive woman.
Can we put Jim in
No,
a
not at
Wonder
all.
Woman suit?
I
That's
think
my
she'll make
I
a
wouldn't-
nice
I wouldn't-
sissy made in latex.
Yeah, I think that's the way I would go. Actually,
Do we have anything that would fit him?
Yeah, put tampons all in your mouth, like as many as you can fit, and just make you clean the bathroom floor.
Wait, is there work involved? Jeez, I don't know if I get to clean a
Work.
bathroom floor.
It's work, but you pay me.
My
Like,
God, I gotta work.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I'd be terrible.
Power
at this.
exchange, remember?
Yeah, I know. It'd be terrible. I draw the line at cleaning the bag. Oh, come on, Amy.
Jim's trying to act like he
You'll
has
be
no
fine. You
idea
just
what they're
didn't know
talking
that you
about.
like it.
Well, putting tampons in my mouth, cleaning the floor. That one, I know. But I'm getting there. I'm learning. How did you get into like the drag aspect? Because I'm an entertainer. You know, I kind of get what you're doing, the entertainment aspect. How'd you get into to get into drag yourself? Like, how did you say I could do this and try it? Just
Well,
one time?
first time was Halloween 2005 when I dressed up like Cher.
Okay.
And then I got into a car accident at 66 and 666 somewhere up in Warren or Sheffield, PA.
Yeah.
Dressed like Cher somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Honestly, I was getting a share vibe from you when I saw you.
Turn back time.
Really?
So what happens?
This redneck cop was more, and at the time I spoke like really broken English. His main concern, like, I was drunk as fuck.
Okay.
Like, I just turned 21.
Oh, okay.
And his main concern was like, what are you doing in this country? Are you here on papers? Are you like student? Are you here for work?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm sitting there fucked up, like waiting for an airbag to go off.
Yeah. See, I'm Cher.
Yeah, exactly.
That was it.
I'm Cher, bitch.
You should have did that. He would have
So
Cher.
that was the
Nicole.
first time. But then again in 2010, I dressed up like Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
And some dude came up to me and he was like, dude, you're Amy Winehouse. And I was
Figured
like,
it out.
this is vodka.
So you knew.
I'm
so you
Amy
knew at that point
Vodkahaus.
this is
I love
getting
that.
attention.
And then
You're like,
boom.
this is getting attention. This is good. This is entertaining.
Well, I
and then
always
how'd you
been
get on stage? How'd you get? That's a pretty big jump. To go
Well,
from
what happened was...
Joe showed up at a club. And, do they have open
no.
stages for this and stuff? Like I'm a
Oh,
comedian.
they
I go
do
to
now
they-
that it's like so mainstream. Back
They
in
do?
the day, we were fucking weirdos. It was outrageous. It was punk rock. We were pissing people off. We would have protesters outside. It was magical. But now it's like everybody's doing it. So,
So
it's
now we're
not
more
cute.
accepting of it.
Yeah, it's not cute anymore. Now I have to like push the boundaries elsewhere.
So there are open stages in for it.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, would you like to try it?
Sure, absolutely.
Yes.
I perform.
Okay,
Sure.
so what
We-
happened was when I dressed up like Amy Winehouse, these lesbians where the party was at, they were
Yeah.
having a fundraiser happening like following week or something
Okay.
for their, what was it called, batter or something, I don't know, their
Okay.
softball team.
Right.
So they asked me to do like fundraiser show to
Oh.
perform as Amy Winehouse. And I did, and then I didn't know what the fuck I was walking into because these were like all the pageant queens, like everybody was pulling all the stops. It was like beads and rhinestones and wigs out to here. Like
So it started with
dance,
Amy
choreography.
Winehouse.
Yeah, and there I was just like in a cheap dress and a
Right.
Halloween costume wig, and I just like walked around with drank a bottle of vodka and did coke off the floor.
That's a nail. That's
Yeah,
nailing her.
and then Sharon in Alaska saw me and they were like,
5
"Oh, we
second
like
rule.
her." So I've been working with them since. But
Okay.
in reality, later I found out they were like, "She has a car; she can take us to gigs." so that was my talent.
So
Yeah.
you were kind enough to bring some of the dominatrix toys. Could you bring? Can we
I
bring-
did. You
can we
just
bring
can't
some
wait
out?
to get to that, can you?
No, I'm fascinated. No, I mean, let's
I
bring
did.
them out. Let's bring them out. Can we
Yeah.
get those
Well,
for
the
you? or-
fun bag is right there.
Fun bag's here.
Wait.
All
we
right,
have
who
a
wants to
fun
do
I
my
love the
bag?
fun bag. It's good.
We have a fun bag.
Yes,
Oh, we
Make it
always
fun.
have a fun bag.
Oh,
I like
my.
that. So Aim, did they tell us? I get it for you. You got it?
Amy is very tall.
I could. Was wondering, do they tell you like ahead of time, like if somebody calls, they say, "Hey, I'd like to do ball gag and some candle wax today." Do they like tell you that, or do you surprise them?
Well, you don't. There's no surprises. Like that's
Oh,
something you
so
do
you
not
know.
want. No surprises.
It's like blueprinted out.
No. I have a website, amyvodkahaus.com. You fill out an application, and then I screen you. I see if we're compatible, if I want to play with you, and then I take all your information, do the background check, make sure you're not a fucking serial killer.
Sure.
Not that I give a shit, because I do have a weapon in every house. Like I got my feminine essentials with me.
You're
They have
At
to
all
pay extra
times.
for the weapons.
Yeah.
armed and ready. Hey,
So
yeah. So
that's all pre-discussed. Like of course. Like sometimes
I didn't know
people,
that.
like,
I thought this kind
because
of.
sometimes
that's not
people in the
improv.
heat of a moment, they're like, well, I can't have any marks. I'm married. I don't want my wife
Oh.
to know.
Oh,
And
yeah?
then, like, while we're in a session, they're like, harder. Yeah.
And you say,
They'll
"Hey,
s-
there's a
no,
contract here."
this is what, like, we agreed upon. Like, you'll thank me later. Because one time I did make that mistake. Like, I beat the guy with a rug beater, and he, like, his ass looked like hot potatoes. Like, it was, like,
Right.
raised purple bruises, like, really had, like, whelps on his
I wonder
ass.
what he told his wife when he got home.
I don't know. But he, like,
Burn
cried after.
myself with the curling iron.
After the
Matrix got
session,
me.
he like
Rug beater.
cried and hugged me and gave me extra $100. He was like, I
Really?
feel so much better about myself. I'm
Tip
like,
money.
have fun with your wife.
Yeah,
Good luck with
you're
that.
doing good work there. You
I'm doing
sent them
God's
out
work.
You're doing God's work. You sent him out happy.
Yeah,
Happier.
that's what I do.
He
I make
cried
people,
and thanked you for that
Yeah.
rug beater.
That's what I do. Anything I do, I make people feel good about themselves by making their dreams come true.
Everybody got something. Well, maybe we see some of the things. Like, say I came over there, and there I am, not wanting anything too much in the front there, and nothing in the back. But you could go from here up.
So this
Now we're
is what we
talking.
usually warm people
So
up
does
with.
that hurt? Like when you give me a little bit on the side, I guess. Let's see. That's not bad.
It's not, it can.
It sounds
No,
bad.
you don't want to make it hurt.
It
Oh, now
sounds
I smell
bad.
that new
You
soap.
can make it
yeah.
hurt.
I
Smell my
can,
soap.
Yeah.
Good. You know. No. Ooh, that hurt a little.
It sounds horrific.
It wasn't bad,
You want to give it a try?
but there might
Yeah,
be
I
on
do.
me. There
Yeah.
might be. Don't
Other side.
not too hard now.
So that's called a flogger.
So
That's a
how many
flogger.
lashes do people? Todd, you're next, buddy. You're not going to hide in a corner. I'm getting whipped over here by these two girls. You know, that's not bad.
You warmed them up and eventually worked
Good
them up
wrist
to this.
Oh.
So,
I have enough
that's
space.
Todd.
No.
Todd, get in here for that one. I'm not doing
Jim.
You
So-
just worked them up.
Wait,
to
I
so-
didn't sign on.
People
for
get hit. You know,
Nope.
that's not easy to do.
Nope.
To
I have
crack
a lot
the
of
whip is not
practice.
easy to do.
Come on, you got to take one. One.
No,
Yeah,
that looks too
no.
painful. That's painful, right?
All right.
Is
There's,
whip painful?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
See, that's
But
like a rug grater.
This is quirt. This is like the smaller version of it that you can work in a small space. Here you
Let's
go.
see. All right, you can give me that one, man.
Cool.
All right.
You ready?
What
Do
is that?
Don't call me dumb here too.
What's this one called?
What's it called?
Quirt. It's a
I'm
Mexican.
gonna have like streaks on my back later on. You guys
You will.
Jim. This is
Don't
when the
look me in the
this is
eye.
when
Don't
being
look
in
me
the
my
corner
eye.
pays
All right,
off.
so
I'll hit you with my left hand.
all right.
Well,
all right, not
this
too
is
hard.
where you hit
Like,
only.
I'm the worst person
hit
to go to
this area
dominatrix.
or the butt.
I would
never kidneys, never spine.
Never kidneys and spine. Remember that, please.
I don't know where a
You don't want people to bleed piss.
Yeah. Ow. Don't. I'm the worst. I'm the worst person to go to dominatrix.
How much does something like this cost?
How much do you want to spend, baby?
Like $12 in a permani sandwich?
Bitch, you get the same thing you're getting now.
So,
Bud Light.
so there's yeah, there must be a. Is there? Do you have like a rate?
Hell yeah, I do have a rate. $300 an hour.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's $300 an hour
yes.
to do this, to get this. Do people go for usually 1 hour or more?
Some do 1, 2, some do 4, some do 8 hours.
Oh, they go 8 hours.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
accompanied outing. It's a full fantasy. You get to come over.
Do you
I
get a
get
lunch break?
Yeah, we go out.
So of course, that's what Todd wants to know. Is there food involved?
I think Todd wants to be a dominatrix. Really, you're to teach him how to do it. He's really into
But
it.
they ask you like to do like Stranger Things and just beat the shit out of them, right? Like,
Well, yeah,
you
of
said
course.
one guy-
I mean, like I said, I don't work with most people. I
Right.
prefer to work with my little sissy sluts. Like
Yeah.
that's my expertise, cross-dressing men. And that's what I like.
and you like to force feed people. And
I do have somebody recently.
There's force
that,
feeding?
What?
yeah, there's somebody just recently messaged me about it. They want to be kidnapped, forced fed, and forcefully transformed into women and taken out to a sex club where.
That's a day. That's
yeah,
a day.
and
We
that's
weren't
why I love.
supposed to talk about it.
I love taking people to a sex club because then I just like sit in my chair, you know, with a crop, hit them a little bit, make them suck all the dicks through the glory hole. It's like easiest job in the world.
you clean these, right?
Piece of cake.
Best job
I cleaned
ever.
those.
Now you
I got here in a hurry, so
asking.
so those shots you were talking
That's a
about,
professional here.
you want to go get them?
Get a rabies shot.
Yeah, get everything, everything.
So,
Tetanus.
Tetanus, Botox.
No, I'm kidding. Of course I clean them. That's why I never see more than one client a day. Because I mean, first I have to set up and get ready, and then I have a session, and
Yeah.
after they leave, then I have to clean the whole studio, the whole
Very
dungeon.
highbrow.
Right. I mean, if you're paying
For
$300 an
dominatrix,
hour, you
right.
should get good
Yeah.
service.
The prime rib of dominatrix.
cleanliness first. And what else have we got in there? This is
We
the
got
whipping
some
thing. Yeah,
bondage
anything
rope.
Oh, wow, that's good. Nice little rope kit there. If you get pulled over now with that, and you're like,
Wow.
what's going on? It's like,
What
nine-
is that?
Have you tried this?
No, I don't want that one. That one looks
Why?
like because Todd wants that one. That's the shocker.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I
it.
didn't
to
sign
Todd.
on for
Shocker.
any of
Just
that.
kidding.
Oh, I
Give
need
it
to
to
do it
him.
to Todd?
No, don't do it.
No.
That's a
wait a
little
minute.
prod,
If I
right?
pass out, who's picking me up?
I got you.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna pass out. It really doesn't.
No,
look that bad.
this is a
I-
1 on a scale of 1 to 10.
I did it to myself. It's nothing.
Yeah, there
You're like getting $300 an hour service for free.
Yeah,
so
how about that?
shut
But
the
if
hell
I'm
up.
paying
Take it.
$300
Take
an
it.
hour, I want a
Take it.
tattoo.
You should be happy with this, Todd.
All right, I'll get you on.
I took a whip for the show.
Where are we? Wait, are you doing it on my butt?
I took 2
Do it
whips
on-
for this show.
do it on my
You
butt.
can take a little cattle prod.
my butt. I no.
Butt's good.
I don't want anywhere but my butt.
Well, anything but your butt?
They always want
Why
it
does
in
he
a
want?
butt.
They always want the butt, Amy. And
Don't-
that's- They always want the butt.
I'm
knew?
afraid of this.
You know,
Don't be afraid.
I got
it's
whipped,
fine.
Todd.
Are you picking me up?
Did I cry when I was whipped? Maybe I got a little moist around the eyes, but I didn't cry.
No.
Come on, just. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah.
And you look like you enjoyed that. Get out of here, you.
You try.
Get that
Well,
out
she
of her
wants to get
hand.
everybody.
So why would somebody want
peed
that?
a little bit.
Why would
Well,
somebody
that's
want-
something like
I'll
if
send
I
you
do
a bill, Todd.
vlogging session or first you warm them up with a
It's a shock.
vlogger.
It's like a shock.
You have to
collar
get their
thing.
attention.
See?
That's what you get.
Put that down, young lady.
That was a karma sandwich.
Get that out of her hand.
Yeah, that's
it
called
supposed to do that?
electroplay.
Do you have to go? Do you have to go out to the mall and get batteries sometime? Batteries are low. Yes, you do. So, do they? You shock them like right, and they're ready to have orgasm, like kind of? Is that what that is?
Sometimes, well, that's called electroplay. Like some people can take more, some people don't like it at all.
Oh,
like
electroplay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
electroplay. Yeah. So when I tie people up in a rope bondage, whether they're standing or laying
course they
down,
do.
I use this. I use a TENS unit.
Huh?
I use Tesla coil, that purple one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tesla coil. Next time you come back, Aim,
No.
you could do that. On
You'll
top.
have-
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm the whip guy. You're the electroplay.
Thanks, Jim.
Is there a name for? Are you okay?
I'm great. It's like yeah, it gave me like it's like drinking a whole cold.
Oh,
brew.
wakes you up.
Yeah, I love it.
Is that what the thing is about electroplay? Is it wake up people? Is that why they do it? Sort of.
I'm
Like, is it
personally
kinda-
not
yeah,
into
wait.
it. I just do it to people.
It's-
Like I'm strictly
they
a
want it,
top
though.
in BDSM, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I do
They want
try
that.
everything on myself because I have to know that, like,
But you do.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like
Very
once,
nice.
first time I was about to use TENS unit, like a lot of this shit is like fake it till you make it, like literally, because
Oh, so you
there's
kinda
no
improv
training
it.
school
Try
for
it
that.
out.
Just
Yeah,
like
there's
comedy.
no training school.
Yeah.
Get off your
But
phone,
there should
bitch.
be a training school for this.
I'm looking you up.
Okay,
So
so go to
He's
Pornhub.
Amy, how
There's
many-
no
how
school
many
to
are-
be a
how many are there?
dominatrix. So a lot of it is try it yourself. So I remember being on the phone with Madam Ingrid because somebody was coming over for electroplay, and I was gonna put TENS unit on his dick, and I don't even fucking know how to use it. It just came in the mail.
Sure.
So I'm like literally electrocuting my dick while on the phone. Like, girl, am I doing this right?
Nice.
That's very well. That's good because you didn't want to give somebody else.
Yeah.
That,
Right.
hurt them.
What does that feel like?
Terrible.
Yeah.
See,
That's pulses,
Like,
right?
yeah, I could take like up to 3, and this guy was taking all the way up to 9.
oh, he was really.
yeah.
Come on, Todd.
No. You'll burn it off.
All right, Jake. How about your next? But Jake's like, no.
Yeah.
If I had one, I would let you do it. I swear.
I left mine
I
at
swear.
home.
I would try it.
Well, we can do
Try
other
everything
things than
once.
you.
I want to keep it. I think it would go away or something would happen.
You could borrow mine.
You'd injure
Can't
it,
do it.
wouldn't it? When you get in, did anyone ever walk out injured, Aim? Where I go, I'm done. I'm limping.
Oh no,
You know, like,
no,
I'm
no.
like- I'm
I like
really
have to
hurting.
think about it. See, a friend of mine and I were joking about how
Yeah.
about because sometimes I get really old people, and I thought like, how about if somebody died up here? Like, girl, I would promote this shit out of my business on the news.
Wow.
And don't you know, the next day I get this old man. He's like holding on for a dear life onto the wall, trying to get in the high heels. And I'm like, oh my.
straw in my penis.
Yeah, I'm like, oh girl, I take that back. That wouldn't be cute.
Wow.
Like, what am I gonna do?
You gotta get like a video consent. Like, I'm cool with this. Do whatever.
Yeah.
If I die, not
Any-
Amy's
anybody
fault.
over 85 should
Yeah.
sign that.
Then
It's
explain
safe
to
for
their
them.
families what
They have
happened.
to get a.
you can
not
give the
cute.
eulogy at the
You have to
funeral.
do an eye test.
He died
blood
doing what he
work.
loved most.
You should do that. You should send them out for blood. Say get blood work and an eye test.
Oh, I am a phlebotomist too, so like
Oh.
I'm literally one-stop shop.
You mean to tell me I could?
One-stop shop. People come in. I'm like, what are you in here for?
Wait, a sec, I can go to you for your cholesterol. My cholesterol.
Yes, you can.
Ah.
I'm in. I'm gonna go get
You're
my
in.
cholesterol. Not that I can't do. I would be a really. I respect what you do. I'd be a really bad subject for me because I just couldn't take the
You
pain.
mean a
You're
client?
lucky you'd get the
client,
wrong
I'd be-
chart and she'd walk on your balls.
First whipping, I'm out. I'd be
Yeah.
hurting too much.
I could take it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I
do
just
it.
can't afford you.
Okay.
I work here.
Oh wait, that's a good question. I was gonna ask. You're like a comedian. You're a headliner, so headliners get paid a little more. Are there other people that do this that are just beginners?
Some
and they get
low-end
less-
dominatrix.
Well, the beginners, they get less
There are
money.
many people
Is-
who do this, I would say.
and they do it at lower amounts because they're just beginning or something, probably.
no,
or no, is it
they're
quick?
just not as public about it.
I
I have
see.
no idea.
Oh,
They're like
Everywhere.
on Craigslist.
Well, Craigslist took personals away. Craigslist, I got a lot of business on Craigslist back in the day when it had personals. That's actually how I started in this. Because before this, I used to manage hotels. Like I went to school for hospitality management, and that's what I did. I was working like 60 hours a week on salary. It sucked. So every 2 week on a paycheck, I had like 120 hours. Which means that you worked 3 weeks worth of time, but I was only getting paid regular time. So I said, fuck this shit. I was like really unhappy with that. And then I posted on Craigslist, like I've been doing drag for so long, and cross-dressers would come up to me when they see me like, oh girl, will you please do my makeup? So I always did it on the side.
So that's how you get into makeup kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I always did it as a side gig, and then one day it clicked, like, let me post under like T4M or T4T where these girls can find me.
Okay.
And
they did.
then I got everybody. Like
Word of mouth. Right?
So, yeah.
That's that.
But at this point, like, I don't even advertise as much as I used to because people come and see me. They post photos. Like, everybody's on social media everywhere. And then their friends ask, like, who did your makeup? You look amazing. Then their friends come see me. Then their friends' friends. And it's been a few years that it's the only thing I do.
You're, like, overbooked now at this point, right? Kind of?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Well, today's my day off. I kept the day clean for this.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but other than that,
Appreciate it.
I think Sunday is my day off, but not. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. So, yes, so you structure your you do 6 days a week at work?
Yeah, but it's like an hour or two work, so.
Oh. Yeah, but there's some prep going on there.
Yeah, there's prep. Yeah, that's why I charge, like, just to get ready. I charge to get ready.
Yes.
Of course. But my dog loves it.
Oh, what kind of
It's
dog
great.
you have?
I don't know, some little cute.
Mixed dog, mixed
yes,
breed, little
25
dog?
Yeah, cute little Mr. Oliver.
Do you dress Mr. Oliver up in little, you should in a little
Oh,
dominatrix
no.
outfit?
He's not
That'd be
having
cool.
it. I have a little tranny chasing dog because when men walk in, he hates them and wants to eat them. And then they come and put on heels and wig, and he's like, oh, what's up, girlfriend?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when they're transformed, the dog likes.
He loves a chick with a dick.
See?
All men are dogs.
That's
So, yeah.
Right?
Right. I get it.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, I love that you love your work. It's
I
cool,
do.
right?
I mean, whatever it takes not to ever have
To
to
love
work
your
for
job.
somebody else. Yeah,
Nothing like it, right?
exactly.
You see yourself doing this forever as long as you can?
Forever. And my retirement
Think,
plan
yeah.
is my little black book because I'm writing all the wildest stories down. Like all those things that happened during outings.
Can you give us one as we wrap the show? Could you give us
All
one
right.
wild story? That would
The
be in a
wildest
Give me
one
the
of
wild
all.
one, yeah.
So this guy, you cannot make this shit up. His job title is penetration analyst.
Let's see that
He's a
business card.
hacker, okay? And a bank pays him to like test their security.
Got it.
So, he came to see me, I think it was Monday, just to see what he would look like. Because a lot of people do that. Like, for the first time, they don't know what the hell they're going to look like cross-dressed. They come see me, and
so they
next
wanna see
thing,
it's a woman
next
with
thing
it.
you know, they're full-time sluts, like hosting orgies in motel rooms.
Wow.
What's up, Stevie Slut? So, we did that, and that was Monday. And it's funny, like, when they pose, I put them in regular clothes, and they pose like ladies, and then we put them in lingerie, and then it's like ass up in the air. So you could tell he liked it. And a couple days later, he's like, oh, girl, I want to go out.
Huh.
So, but this time he gave me full control over his phone. So I cross-dressed him, and I took a picture of him, made a Grindr profile, and then I took him out on town. He met all the other drag queens, all the girls. He was drinking, having a good time while I was, like, lining up dates for him.
Right.
So, you know, we're still on the clock, and I'm like, all right, girl, time to get you some dates. And then I'm like a fucking pimp. Like, I'm driving down Southside while waiting in the car while this bitch is getting pounded by random straight dudes. And, you know, full service. And then next day, he's freaking out. He's like, I think I caught AIDS.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
no.
So, and then I took him to my doctor to put him on a post-exposure cocktail, like full service.
Was he okay?
Yeah, of course he's okay.
Ended up all right?
Yeah, of
Wow.
course. That was a wild one, for sure.
That is a wild one. My goodness. Any funny ones? Any
Oh,
funny,
yeah.
any funny
Foot
To me,
stories?
that was funny.
That was pretty funny. That was funny. Any other
I
funny
guess
ones?
we got a different sense of humor.
Can you tell Jim about the foot shaving thing?
But that's a
love to see
disgusting one. That's the one that recently wants to book me and Madam Ingrid. Like, it's really hard to piss on somebody,
Yeah.
leave alone to shit on somebody, and this guy wants us to shit on him, and then he wants to eat our foot shavings.
Wait.
Like you fill up a pet egg
Yeah. And he
and
wants
then
to eat. And he wants to eat.
sprinkle it in their mouth.
Right, he wants to eat that.
Okay,
Where does that
I
come
will
from?
kink shame that one. I'm not into
See?
that. That's
No,
See,
I
everybody
wouldn't
has one
shame
thing-
him,
everybody
but it's
one
like,
has-
that cannot be healthy, girl. I heard of somebody who died just from sniffing his socks compulsively because of fungus.
Someone OD'd on
Socks.
sock sniffing.
Oh, no, they died from
They
a
died.
fungus.
Wow. Fungus will do it.
Yeah.
yummy.
Yeah, the shaving thing. I don't get how where does that even start? Where the guy just says, I really got a hankering. This is really good with barbecue sauce. The way you want. I need some shavings. That's amazing. How does it get to? I mean, I'm not kink shaming, but wanting to have someone urinate on you. That's a psychological thing, right? I guess, right?
Yeah, it's like when they come over, first thing I do is get them naked.
Yeah.
And like if they, some people are into that. Some people want to get
You
peed
have
on.
plastic on the floor.
I
You have
will-
like a kiddie
I just make
pole or
them
something.
get in the bathtub. Like, I am not cleaning that shit on my fucking floor, bitch. I am not the one. So, they want you to, like, mark them as your slave.
Mark it Larry.
Oh.
The little dog. He's good. But it's fascinating. It's almost like a different
There's a lot
world.
of prep
It's a
work that
different
goes into
world.
that because you want to drink a lot of tea. You want to make sure your shit runs clear.
You got to
Don't
hydrate.
eat asparagus.
You gotta hydrate if you're going to do that. Yeah, no asparagus for that job. It's a So you just raise the bar. That's right. They want it. You bring it. You're 100%. You try to give it all. 5-star service.
Of course.
Amy,
They'll
thank
come
you.
back.
Thank you so much for
You're
spending your
welcome.
day
Thank
off.
you for having me.
Yeah, where
our
can
show.
we find you?
We appreciate it.
People can find me on Fars the Cross-Dressing Makeovers, m2fantasy.com. You can find me at all transgender conferences. Like the next one I'm working is in Southern Comfort Transgender Conference in Fort Lauderdale. I'll be there in August, teaching makeup classes, doing makeovers. But if you want to book me for BDSM sessions, then you go to amyvodkahaus.com and fill out an application.
There you go. Thank
Heard
you,
it
Amy.
here.
We
Well,
greatly
thank you for
appreciate
having me.
it. Thank you. And please come back again and pee on Todd.
Ready?
Ready on for that, Jim.
On behalf of Sarity and Todd, Jim Krenn.
Wait, before we go, we got
Oh, yeah, we got a big plug. We got a birthday party, 1 year anniversary.
celebrating Pittsburgh Current turning 1.
Yes.
Friday, July 12th, from 7:30 to 11:30 at the HIP at the Flashlight Factory
Oh, I actually know the guy who owns that.
on West
You gotta
Northern
show
Avenue.
up. There you go.
Yeah, and I did a photo shoot with it.
You have to register online to be at the party.
Okay.
Small donation, but you have to register to be there. We're all
No
going to be
donation.
there.
No donation.
That guy's son is so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to fuck him at one party, but it was like really hard.
I thought you meant me. I was like, my son's 3. Wait,
Well, July 12th.
July 12th. There is no
Flashlight
fee.
Factory
There was a
guys.
little mix-up with the Eventbrite website. There is no fee. It's
That's even
just
better.
Just sign up and show up and just
Okay.
be over 21, guys. That's all we ask.
There you
That's
go.
gonna
Or
be
have
fun.
a fake ID.
So we'll
Have
see
a
you at
fake
the,
ID
we'll
at
see you at the
least.
party game. All right. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. We appreciate it. Jim Krenn, No Restrictions.